Start game now. Welcome everyone to a special episode of the No Swear Gamer. Today I thought it would be cool to look at my top 10 games that I've reviewed so far after 100 episodes. So if you don't see a game on this list, it might be because I just haven't reviewed it yet, or it might be because we just have differing opinions. And I think that's what makes top 10 lists so neat, is that we can have differing opinions and have something to talk about. I think it would be incredibly boring if we all agreed. So let's go ahead and hit the list. Starting out at number 10 is Nights into Dream for the Sega Saturn from episode 32. Nights into Dreams is bizarre, but in a wonderful way. Has a bit of a learning curve to get used to the controls, but it came packed with the awesome analog Saturn controller. It is a game that I definitely recommend that if you have a Saturn that you try out. Might not be for everyone, but it's definitely a trip that is unlike any other. Coming in at number 9 is Thunderstrike for the Sega CD from episode 39. Thunderstrike basically takes the Desert Strike series from the Sega Genesis, puts it in a 3D kind of perspective, and in the end results you have a very smooth shooting game. The graphics can be blocky at times, the soundtrack can be repetitive, but the action just doesn't let up and it just runs incredibly smooth. Thunderstrike, I think, is an unsung hero on the Sega CD that Sega CD owners should check out. At number 8 is probably one of my more controversial decisions, and that is Sewer Shark for the Sega CD from episode 100 itself. Sewer Shark is campy fun. It is a game that you'll probably either really enjoy or really despise. I enjoy it. Most will probably disagree with me, but I can't help it. This is just one of those games I totally dig. I don't know why. Call it a guilty pleasure, call me a little bit insane, whatever, but I enjoy Sewer Shark. At number 7 is another similar title, and that is Ninja Golf for the Atari 7800 from episode 50. Another title where many people, if you don't like the idea of ninjas and golf going together, you're probably just going to think it's dumb anyways, and you probably won't enjoy it. But if you like throwing ninjas, golf, and sharks all in the same boat, this is a load of fun. I really enjoyed Ninja Golf, even though I'm not very good at it and can only get about 5 holes into the game. Ninja Golf, if you own an Atari 7800, it's definitely a unique pickup, that's for sure. At number 6 is Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System from episode 66. Super Mario Bros. 2 in America is very different from the Japanese version, The Lost Levels. Based on a game called Doki Doki Panic, they put the Mario characters in it, and who knew it would be even better than what the Japanese got in their original Super Mario Bros. 2. Really kind of changed the look of the series, a look that many of the characters still have today. It's unique, but it's still lots of fun. Super Mario Bros. 2 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Number 5 is Super Mario Bros. The original for the NES from episode 83. There's just something about the classic gameplay that still holds up today. No matter how many times I play Super Mario Bros., I still have fun. Super Mario Bros. Should not be missed or overlooked. If you haven't played it in many years, you should give it a try again. Coming in at number 4 is Revenge of Shinobi for the Sega Genesis from episode 37. Revenge of Shinobi was one of the earliest titles for the Sega Genesis, and despite the fact that it's one of the earliest, it is still one of the best. With tons of action, tons of different scenes, the action just keeps on moving, the levels are wonderfully designed, and the music is awesome. And if you get one of the first releases of the cartridge, you can even fight Batman, Godzilla, and others as well. Definitely a lot of Hollywood icon ripoffs in this game, and definitely a lot of fun no matter what version you get. Number 3 marks our first PlayStation 1 game, and that is Bust-A-Move 2. Bust-A-Move 2 is loads of fun. It's probably my favorite puzzle game of all time. Very addictive. Just like the cover of the game where it shows matchsticks holding your eyes open, that might be how you feel after playing Bust-A-Move 2. There's many times I played this game and saw bubbles as I closed my eyes still. Bust-A-Move 2 offers great multiplayer action, but also has some great single-player options as well, including a versus mode. Bust-A-Move 2 is highly recommended. At number 2 is a game that many people might consider the best game of all time, but for me it's my second so far, and that is Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Nintendo from episode 38. Someone tell Jimmy Woods. Super Mario Bros. 3 is definitely the best of the Super Mario trilogy on the Nintendo Entertainment System, in my opinion. They just took everything that made the original great and just beefed it up with extra power-ups, the overworld map, and lots of imagination as far as gameplay, including a giant world, which is totally awesome. Super Mario Bros. 3 is a true classic that still holds up today. And finally, in my number 1 spot is Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis from episode 70. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you are scratching your head, and this is just where different personalities see things differently, and I just really dig the original Sonic the Hedgehog. I know everyone knows about it, but have you played it in the last 5 years or so? There's just something about the original Sonic that is just almost near perfect to me. I like the level designs, the music's awesome, I like the way the character looks, I even like the way Sonic the Hedgehog looks compared to some of the later games he was in. I like the challenge level. For me, it was just right. One of my favorite platformers of all time, without a doubt. Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis. There you go, that's my top 10 list. I'm sure there's titles you agree with, I'm sure there's titles you don't, but that's what makes top 10 lists so much fun. And maybe after I do another 100 episodes, I'll re-look at it and see how it shakes out then. Thank you guys for giving me a little part of your day. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter or Facebook. Go to either one, search for The Nosware Gamer. If you enjoyed these episodes, go ahead, click the like and subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me as well. Coming up next, my worst 10 list. That will be in episode 102, so you'll definitely want to check that one out. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you right here on the Nosware Gamer. Take care, everybody.